Welcome back to my channel, you guys. It's me, Mystic Beauty, and I'm here to do another general energy reading for you guys. Okay, so you guys, it looked like the devil is out of time. Okay, there was an assignment that the enemy had, or that he gave to one of his foot soldiers, and this assignment was to take out a twin flame union, to ultimately completely stop a twin flame connection in this lifetime. It says the devil's pissed because his time is up. The world is finally awakening from a long, dark slumber, breaking free from the chains of illusion and fear. So it looked like the devil had a certain amount of time to get something done, to wipe someone out, to destroy someone, to cause so much damage that a twin flame connection could never come back into union. Could never come back together. Whatever work that the enemy was putting in on this particular connection, it had someone bound. It could have had you bound, up in your head a lot of mixed dreams, mixed illusions, things like that. Not really getting your messages clearly. This was definitely the works of the enemy here. There was some things that the universe was trying to let you know, some messages that they were trying to get to you. But I feel like something could have been clouding your intuition, or clouding your crown chakra. You wasn't getting downloads, or the downloads wasn't coming in the way that they should have been. I feel like when the enemy had his hand over this connection with you and your twin flame, it caused a lot of suffering. Okay, it caused you and this person to break up. It caused your person to remain in some type of slumber, some type of trance that they were in. It allowed them to be placed under some type of an illusion, and also fear. It kept your person stuck in fear, so that they would not make a decision, or they would choose a choice that was safer, right? They would choose a path or a route that they felt was safer. They would make all of their choices and decisions based off of fear alone and illusion. And then they were chained to that situation. This was all the hand of the devil. This was all the working of the devil. But it looks like time is up. Time is up, collective. Your person is starting to get messages in the dreams. Like, they're starting to get downloads from divine, okay? Wake up calls. They're starting to get all those backed up downloads and messages that they were supposed to get about you in the connection. They're getting those messages now. All right. So there was so many messages that your person was not even getting due to demonic interference here. There were so many things that this person was supposed to know about you, or know about themselves, and how they were supposed to handle you in this situation. But this person never got any of those downloads. They never got any of those messages. But it looks as though that those things are now coming in. They're coming into this person. So they're getting more dreams. The dreams are getting more vivid. Yeah. Collective, if this is resonating with you, you never stop fighting for your person. You never stop fighting for them. Maybe it appeared, maybe you gave up in the physical, or, you know, you gave the illusion like you gave up in the physical, or maybe you did. But in the spirit, you never stop fighting for this person. You never stop fighting for this connection. Yeah. And I feel like this person is about to return after receiving this wake-up call. Okay? After the timer has went out on the devil. After this person is finally able to receive these messages about you, about the connection, accurately. This person is about to come in and fight for you. They are about to fight for you guys, collective. Yeah. This twin is saying that they won't ever stop fighting. Now that they know who you are, excuse me, they're never going to stop fighting. My throat chakra is doing its own thing right now, but I know it's because the enemy don't want this message to get out. But it's true. This person is saying that they're never going to stop fighting for you. They also want you to know that they were not aware of who you were. They were not aware of anything. This person was placed under a dark demonic trance. Your person was asleep. So they may have done and said some things that just didn't make any sense to you. Because you knew who they were to you. You felt the connection, and you felt as though they felt it too. Yeah, they felt the connection. But fear took over this person. Illusion took over this person. This person felt like they needed to break free from you at that time, because that's what the devil was guiding them to do. This person is waking up from a dark slumber because the devil only had a certain amount of time. All right. The devil only had a limited amount of time, and the time is up. All of those messages that you were sending this person telepathically, and you probably wonder, like, did my person get those messages? What happened to our telepathic communication? They were not getting a lot of those messages. They were not. I'm kind of getting like you were sending those messages up into the ethers, and there was like a spiritual war going on where angels literally had to fight to get some of those messages to your person, because there were demons blocking those messages, trying to, like, literally being around you, monitoring you, trying to monitor your thoughts, your every move, making sure that some of those messages did not get to your person. They were clouding your person's judgment, hovering over this person's crown chakra, blocking information, blocking downloads, blocking connection. Your person is saying that they will not be defeated, that they are fully aware that you have a soulmate that's coming in. This person your twin is saying they are fully aware that you may have new love, or you may already be dealing with somebody new, right? But this person is saying that they are willing and they are going to fight for you, because they now know that you are their gift from the universe. They now know exactly who you are. And this person feels awful because they feel like so much time has wasted. So much time has went by. And I feel like that was the ultimate goal of the devil, was for so much time to go by, so that you would move on and give up hope on your person. This is true love. It's true love. And I'm just going to tell you, follow your heart. No matter what I say, follow your heart. Pray about it. Ask for guidance. If this is your message, you know? Yeah, brokenhearted. Your person has been feeling a massive amount of heartbreak. At first, this person wasn't able to feel, because the enemy had this person so clouded, so bound. They lack empathy. This person is now feeling everything. that you felt. They're getting all those messages, all those downloads, all those dreams, all those past life visions. They're getting all those messages from you at one time that was backed up possibly for years. And it's breaking this person down. It's a lot on their heart. It says sadness is a part of losing something or someone, but with time, the heart can heal and find peace. This person feels as though you're their peace collective, and that if they cannot get you back, if they cannot have their spot back, if they cannot go back and fix something with you, with rewind and rethink, it says go back and reconsider your choices. This person is feeling like they're never going to be happy, that this is going to be a lifetime heartbreak. Yeah, you guys are this person's sunshine. You brought so much sunshine and joy into this person's life. And I feel like what's killing this person the most is feeling all the heartbreak that you felt when they were not awakened, when they were unaware, when the devil had his hand over this person's life. All of the pain that you guys felt at the hands of this person, and because the devil had his hands on this person's life, it's destroying this person. It's almost like they can't take it. It's very unbearable to know who you are, how they feel about you, and what they did to you. It was almost like out of this person's control, Spirit is saying. This person know that you are someone from a past life. They know that, it says, they say it was karma. I call it deja vu. Old souls walk familiar paths. If your life is full of sin, when you die, you'll come back again. Past life. What you left behind awaits. This person has to do this again. They know that they have to do this again. And what's so crazy, I heard, okay, why is this making me sad? Okay, this person, this was their last lifetime. Some of you guys are not coming back. Some of you guys have learned every lesson, like you are truly an ascended master. And this person was supposed to have this last lifetime to get something right with you and experience true love and fulfillment with you. Others of you guys, this person had many lifetimes and they failed at the hands of the devil. And they know that there's something that they're supposed to do and make right with you in this lifetime. The deja vu is kicking in. The downloads about the past life, heartbreak, and the promises are now kicking in for this person. A lot of you guys have, like, you know, you've released this person because you felt like the connection was no longer serving you. Maybe you did receive guidance to move forward, but I feel as though this was all a part of a divine plan. Yeah. To make this person's heart chakra open. To activate this person's heart chakra. To make this person heal. This person needed to reconnect to their higher self. This person needed to get a stronger connection with divine. I feel like ever since you did what was best for you, and you did follow your heart, you did follow your divine guidance. You know, a lot of you guys have been on the quest for peace. You guys have been striving. You've been searching for balance. Okay, I feel like this did teach you a lesson of self-worth. You didn't realize how strong you really are spiritually, how courageous that you are. Like, you had to be super strong and courageous to walk away from the love of your life. Your divine counterpart, your twin flame, which is something that is so rare that not everyone has one. And I know I've heard people say every soul has one. I pull my dowsing rods out and my spirit guides say that that's not true. And I know I hear people say that if you ascend to a certain level, you can get your twin flame, but that would have to be for everybody. So I asked my spirit guides, do everybody have a twin flame? And it said no. I said, do everybody have a soulmate? It says yes. I said, are the twin flames designated for the ones who are considered chosen by divine? It says yes. So if this is your story and you know without a shadow of a doubt that you are chosen, you have a twin. I feel like your solar chakra and your heart chakra really did take a beating. You guys lost your sense of self-worth, a reason to live. It's like you didn't want to push forward. Like you felt like you gave your power away. Maybe these were wounds that needed healing way before you even met your twin. And twin flame connections often mirror broken parts of you that you need to fix, that you need to work on. So you guys are striving now. You're happier now. You have gained your sense of self-worth now. You know how powerful you are now. You know that you have always been enough. Maybe connecting with this person while the devil had his hand on this person's life. This person unknowingly made you feel like you were not enough and you were not worthy, and this broke your heart. But this broke you to a place where in a way where you had no choice but to heal and put yourself back together. The right way, right? So now I'm getting this is the strongest that you've ever been, the most healed that you have ever been. Also, if you guys are wondering, these are my Junkie Deck Oracle, Volume 2. You guys get these cards on my Etsy shop. See, look at this. I don't care came out sideways. You guys are still riding the fence on whether or not you even you care or not. Maybe you told this person that you don't care. Maybe you told this person that you don't love them anymore. But survey says that was a lie. It was not completely the truth. You're just protecting yourself from this person's unhealedness, from their brokenness. Yeah, I deeply respect and honor my sacred body. You guys had to learn to honor and respect yourselves. You had to realize that you are divine and that you deserve good things. And I'm kind of getting like, even if that meant walking away from your twin flame, even if that meant walking away from your twin flame collective. Yeah. Even if that meant leaving the person that you knew that divine told you was for you. And I'm going to say this, all twin flame connections are not meant for physical union in every lifetime. That is not the goal for every twin flame connection. But some of them, the goal is union, collective. For some of them, the goal is union. And I just feel like this particular connection, this is the goal. The goal was union for you and this person, but the devil had other plans. The devil had other plans, collective. And I'm getting that if you are still open, if you are still interested, if you still care a little bit, Okay? You can still have union with this person. It says, beautiful chaos. What doesn't fit now may create something entirely new later. This is going to be a brand new. It's like this person's going to come back to you brand new. It's like they're going to come back to you brand new. Entirely new. Yeah. Things that happened didn't make any sense, collective. It didn't make any sense then. Maybe it wasn't supposed to, but everything is going to come together so perfectly. It's just going to feel or fit perfectly later. You're going to be able to see the ending of the chaos, right? It was chaotic, but once the chaos is over and all the pieces are in their rightful place, it's going to be beautiful. Yeah. It says fated encounter. We will see each other again, if not in this lifetime, then another. 11:11. Fated encounter, and one day we meet. This was not... I'm going to say this. I was about to say that this was no coincidence that you and this person met in this lifetime. Okay? But I feel like, I want to say, half of me want to say, well, you were already supposed to be in union with this person. But, you know, I feel like there is nothing that goes on under the sun and under the heavens and in the hells that divine do not know about. So maybe it was permitted, like God permitted the devil some time, right? He had a limited time to be able to do whatever he needed to do. Or maybe not. maybe God did not give the devil permission to do this. But, you know, the devil doing what he do best. He did what he wanted to do. But God is making it work out in the best interest of you and your person, and ultimately giving you the divine union with your person that you deserve. That you both deserve and long for. Some of you guys, when this offer comes back in, like when this comes back around, you're going to be on the fence because of everything that happened and transpired in the past. You're going to be on the fence, okay? But I'm telling you that you're gonna need to follow your heart. You're gonna need to follow your heart. I know you're afraid of this person playing in your face. I know you're afraid of this person playing in your face, but go to your ancestors. Go to divine. Ask for truth. Ask for guidance, right? Ask for clarity. Yeah, and they will speak to you. They're gonna tell you exactly what they suggest, I guess, because ultimately the choice is yours. This is your life. All right. Let's pull from our glowing guidance oracle. And then I'm going to wrap this reading up. You know, I'm feeling led to do an extended. So I'm going to extend this video, collective. And on the extended, I'm going to see how does this person currently feel about you right now in their heart space. All right. The possible outcome if you choose this person again. If you choose this person, what is the possible outcome of this situation? And how do they currently feel about you guys right now? All right. One more. And the best advice possible from your spirit guides on this situation. Yeah. We have separation and hidden motives. Clarify hidden motives for me. Yep, the past returns. Clarify, so this person is trying to hide it's like they're not wanting somebody to know that they want to return to you. Like, there's an energy of them still wearing a mask about them wanting to return. Tell me more before we get into this extended. Yeah. It's almost like this person feels as though it's completely over. So they feel like, almost like they have to hide the fact that they want to come back to you, even though this person want to come out of separation. Yeah. It says someone from your past is on their way back to you, stirring deep emotions that have lingered. This impending reunion presents a chance to address unresolved feelings, whether it leads to closure or a rekindled connection. Approach it with openness and see what possibilities unfold. See, the problem is this person, they know that they were a red flag. They feel like you view them as a red flag. Yeah. They feel as though you view them in a certain type of way and that it's going to be a definite ending. That's how they feel. That's how they feel, collective. And especially if a child, like a karmic child, was born while this person was sleeping, while this person was not awakened. But I see this person is now awakened. Just like we said earlier, the devil's time is up. This person is now awake. But I think that so many things have transpired while this person was sleeping. They did so much. You guys, I'm gonna extend this because I'm just gonna keep going with this reading. Okay, we're gonna see how this person feel about you right now in their heart space. What is this person's next move for you guys? What are some of the karmic lessons that this person had to learn? What you guys don't see coming. Best possible outcome if you were to choose to be with this person. All right. I love you guys. I will see you guys on the next one, or I will see you guys over on the extended for those of you guys that's coming over to the extended. See you later.